Well, welcome back to the farm. Today we have a pretty upsetting little outlook. This is a little dog that I found down at the trash dump. She has what looks to be rickets. She was full of fleas and ticks and worms. I probably pulled off 1,000 seed ticks off of her. I've already had to bomb my truck and take 2 showers myself, and she has gotten 2 baths. As you can see, her little legs are very deformed. All 4 of them are that way, with the front legs being the worst. I did take her to the vet immediately, and the concern is this puppy is already around 4 to 5 months old, and the condition that she's in, she's obviously very malnourished, but the condition that she's in, it's kind of iffy on how well she's going to respond to treatment, which treatment is just a very well-rounded diet, high in protein and vitamin D and phosphorus, calcium. That is obviously, you can tell that she was not fed very well. She's just a rack of little bones, and you can see there she is just. It's pretty pitiful. But obviously, as you can tell, she was quite hungry and wanted to eat and didn't have any problems with that. Here you can kind of see how she is walking. It's not really good. We did order her a set of braces that we are going to try to apply to her feet sometime next week to see if that will help give her some added support while we try to get things to level out. She may always walk a little odd. That just might be how that is. We're just not too sure yet. You just don't really know. Hopefully she's still young enough that things will get better for her. So we'll just kind of have to play it by ear. But she is bright. Now that I've gotten all the fleas and ticks off of her, her personality is getting a little brighter. Like, she's very sweet. She wants to be near you. She seems to be a pretty good-natured little dog. And so as long as she's trying, we'll just keep trying. So we're not gonna give up on her, quite yet. But rickets is a disease caused in young growing animals that causes soft and deformed bones. It's commonly caused from insufficient phosphorus and vitamin D in the diet. Sometimes calcium is also to blame. Most diets that cause this is from an imbalance of calcium to phosphorus. Usually animals fed all meat diets, or animals that just might not be fed at all, which looks to be the case with this one. It does cause bone pain and swelling, a stiff gait, a limp, difficulty in rising, bowed limbs, and even fractures. Touching the bones can cause pain, even though she does not seem to be in pain. Her legs are folding over, and you can kind of see that. We do have one wrapped now because she will walk on the top of that ankle joint. So we've got that wrapped until those braces are going to come in. Most likely, the outlook on treating it is pretty good as long as there's no irreversible damage to the bone. And while we did not do x-rays at this moment, because we want to make sure that she's, first of all, going to make it, and and just kind of go from there. So we're going to play that by ear and see how she is responding, to diet and the braces first. But if there is irreversible damage to the bone, then there's really nothing we can do about that. We'll just kind of deal with it as it comes. She might just always walk with a limp, but as long as she's happy and healthy, that'll be, fine with us. But the color is already coming back in her gums. They were almost pure white earlier today, and a little bit of color is coming back in there. She is super sweet. She gets worn out really, really fast, and just a few moments of walking around the yard and she's whipped. That's little sweet face. But I'm giving her very small meals. For right now, she's just getting a little bit of Purina puppy chow mixed with a little bit of wet dog food, raw egg, and some probiotics with her food. And she was given a Capstar today, 2 baths, and tomorrow we will start her worm treatment because I did not want to overwhelm her little body too fast. So tomorrow morning we will start the worming treatment. But look how sweet she is. She's quite adorable. And she's got a good little attitude. Currently she's in her kennel napping, and the dogs have come by and said hello to her, but she has not growled at anybody and nobody's growled at her. So hopefully they'll all be able to hang out together soon. And please keep watching and subscribe to the channel so you can see more about this little girl and her journey.